Globalization. In simple definition, it is the process by which businesses or other organizations develop international influence or start operating on an international scale. But is globalization a path to a brighter future? While the globalization connects us to the other parts of the world by marketing products and goods through shipping, the world itself suffers from the process. The globalization and the environment through shipping industry. So why just focus on shipping industry if there are so many other reasons why there are bunch of pollutions everywhere? Well, apparently, shipping businesses, as not everyone are aware of, are great threats not just to the marine environment, but also to all that is benefited by the sea, since it has many different types of ships to start with. It has been an issue in the global community because according to Frankel 2003, people care about both the environment and the economy. It is by which the climate change and ozone layer depletion are global externalities from these increasing environmental problems is built across national borders, and one major source of different pollution is the continuous growth of shipping industry. It was in the early 19th century when the steam engines led to their being used first on ships. Since then, the progress continued through the years. Later, the International Convention for the Prevention of Pollutions of the Sea by Oil on 1954 became the springboard that made MARPOL 7378 possible, wherein the main objective is to prevent or lessen the illegal discharges of the following pollutants: the oil, noxious liquid substances, harmful substances, sewages, garbage, and air emissions from ships. It has been all the living organisms that benefits from the sea are those mostly affected by this issue. Sea creatures, birds, and even humans. For instance, here are some positive effects of this issue. Maintenance costs in rail and road transport is quite high, but maintenance cost of water transport is quite less. The transport channel is quite cheap as compared to rail and road transport. Heavy and bulky goods can be transported easily at little cost through water transport. And during natural calamities like flood and rains, when rail and road transport is disrupted, relief operations can be operated through water transport. On the other hand, here are some negative effects of this issue. Water transport is more risky as compared to other means because there is always danger of sinking ships or boats. And it is a slow means of transport. Failure of monsoon results into fall in the water level of rivers, making navigation difficult. And of course, pollutions caused by shipping industry, mentioned earlier. The issues concerning marine pollutions and the likes have already caught the attention of the authority. The International Maritime Organization, through MARPOL 7378, have set standards, protocols, and correct procedures to prevent further destruction of both marine environment and the safety of all that benefits from the sea. So what is MARPOL 7378 anyways? It is the International Convention for the Prevention of Pollutions from Ships 1973 as modified by the Protocol of 1978. It has 6 annexes which starts with the Regulation for the Prevention of Pollutions by Oil, which has all these contents. The second one is the Regulation for the Control of Pollutions by Noxious Liquid Substances in Bulk, which also has these many contents. The Annex 3 is the Regulation for the Prevention of Pollutions by Harmful Substances carried by sea in package form. The next one is the Annex 4, which is the Regulation for the Prevention of Pollutions by Sewage from Ships, which has these contents. Whew. The next one is the Annex 5, the Regulation for the Prevention of Pollutions by garbage from ships, which has these contents. Then the last one, the Annex 6, which is the regulation for the prevention of air pollutions from ships, which has these contents. So being a maritime student, and of course an aspiring seafarer someday, what we need to do is to set our minds to always abide by the rules, the procedures and protocols, and all other necessary actions to not only be safe but also to prevent and protect our means of transportation, the marine life, and the sea. But, although almost all seafarers follow the protocols mentioned earlier, accidents are just on the corner waiting. So why not invent a new technology or anything that will cancel the process of discharging all different chemicals to the sea, where we can vaporize, solidify, or anything just to kill or neutralize the different substances and chemicals on board, like it wasn't there at all, to win against bad effects of the globalization. Let's hope that this pandemic ends ASAP. God is with us. Thank you for your time.